Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am doing a Hobonichi haul today for 2026. I'm so excited to use these. I got a original A6 Han, and as you can see I've already opened all of them because I was really excited. And then I got a Weeks Mega, and I also got this weekly supplement. I also got this pencil board, but I'll talk about it a bit later. So I'll start from the smallest thing in this haul, other than the pencil board. This is the weekly supplement. So I'll show you what it is and what I'm planning to use it for. I've been eyeing this for a while. I've used Hobonichi for a long time, but I've not tried this yet. This is a weekly supplement. It's sort of like a teeny tiny version of the A5 cousin weekly layout that everybody loves. As a comparison, this was my Hobonichi for this year, 2025. I abandoned this from like my everyday carry list because it gets very bulky and it gets very heavy towards the end if you use it every single day, and I did use it every single day. This is the comparison of the size. So this is how small it is. It is super nice actually. I really like this book right now. I will definitely miss planning in a bigger book, but I have realized that carrying around like a full year A5 cousin is actually very taxing for my back. So I am planning to use this in my current everyday carry, which is my like DIY Louise Carmen inspired leather journal. I've been loving this little guy and it fits right in. To compare to an A6 book though, this is how big it is. So it's slightly smaller, but I think it's awesome. It's really thin, so it's super lightweight, and I'm planning to use this as like a strictly functional book. I am not going to use it for decoration, maybe a bit of like little stickers here and there, but not so much. Because yeah, I just want to keep this as like a reference book sort of. So for quick notes, like if I'm supposed to be doing something on that date specifically, I can quickly refer to this book. But I do have a bullet journal system that I use in here, in just a normal plain Muji notebook like this one, which I also really love, and it's very easy for me. So this will sort of be like a first draft sort of thing for planning. So anytime I get a new thing to do, it'll just be in here and everything can be referred back to this book. So that's what I'm planning to use it for. Yeah, this is the only thing that I plan on getting like this for the upcoming year. But since I was there in person when I bought it, I walked out with two techos that I didn't plan on getting. I was at first planning to get a cousin avec, so an A5 avec book, because I really like this. But I also realized that the A5 space is huge and it's difficult for me to fill this up while balancing a bunch of the other activities I have going on. So I decided against it, and now I'm sort of hoping that this notebook will be better for me next year. This is the I will check the artist name. This is by Hiroko Kubota. This artist had a very cute cover this year. This is the cover I chose to go with for the A6 Han. The thing about Hobonichi is I grew up loving them and I grew up really liking their planners, but ever since they came up with the Hans, I can't like pivot back to a normal soft cover Hobonichi because I really like the look of these. I really like how they feel. So I chose to go with another Han next year, but a smaller one. I used to use this maybe a few years ago, and I really enjoyed the space. I enjoyed the layout. Something that bothered me a bit about the cousin, actually, I don't know if people can relate to this, but the fact that the hours sort of end there and there is like a small square here sort of bothered me a little bit, because I liked the A6 Techo was the first ever Hobonichi I played around with, and the fact that the timeline kind of stretches all the way down. There is like 3 rows here, but it doesn't really matter. The fact that it stretches down there, I really enjoyed that, because then I could sort of separate the three sections of the book very easily. So back then, I don't have the notebook with me right now, so I can't really show you. But back then, I would use this as a quick daily recap, this as like a space where I decorate the book, and then this as just a quick priority list of what I should do that day. But for next year, I'm kind of planning to use this as a like a happiness journal. So there'll be a quick recap of my day, like how I've been using this book, but sort of a more compact way, because this is not nearly as heavy as the A5 cousin book. So yeah, I'm planning to maybe carry this with me a bit more often than I was able to carry this outside. But other than that, I don't want this to be a pressure book. I just really wanted a book that said 2026 on it, and one that I could refer back to just look at my daily life, sort of. I do have like an undated, just a regular notebook for photo journaling. Like a lot of photos are in there that I don't really mind bulking it up. I'm worried about this book bulking up if I put a bunch of photos in it. And in retrospect, it would probably be better for me to carry an A6 Avec instead of buying a Han. So maybe if I find that to be an actual issue, I might grab the A6 Han for a picture diary and use this for something else. But as for right now, I really hope this will work for me next year, because because the thought of carrying this really pretty like cover with me everywhere is actually quite nice. I really like this. So yeah, that's mainly what I'll be using this notebook for. And for the A5 cousin, I know that it comes with a pencil board, but since this is like the glossy pencil board, it feels different from the other pencil boards that they offer. So I got this pencil board because I got used to using one of these matte ones. I got the Paddington one in the A5 size last year for my Hobonichi cousin. So I thought it would be fitting to just have one of these for my next year Han as well. I really, really like this. It's beautiful. I love it. Anyway, the last one I got, this A6 Han, I was 50-50 on getting, because I know I wanted a sort of like a memory keeping book, but I didn't think about buying a week's at all, because I know that I tried it back in 2022 and I didn't quite like it, but I realized that I may have a use for it next year. So this is my week's mega. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it so much. Although I did feel like when it was right in front of me and when I was buying it, I felt like, whoa, this is beautiful. And I walked out of the store and I did think like, wait, it's so funny that these are just horses. Like I don't have any interest relating to horses, but I thought the cover and the colors and everything looked really, really nice. But yeah, this is basically what I'm planning to use this for is a media journal. I've seen a lot of people use the weeks as a media journal recently. I've seen people say that they will sort of track like what media they watch in the monthly, and then also a recap in the weeks. And the reason why I got a mega, other than the fact that I like how Hobonichi planners feel when they're bulkier, which is also a reason why I didn't want to get the Avec. But then again, if I'm gonna put a lot of pictures in it, I'm sort of considering it. But the mega sort of feels more right, because the first weeks I got was also a mega. I really enjoy how many grid pages are in the back. So I was thinking to use these pages as like more of a recap for what happened in the media that I consume. So this will mainly be like a movie / series or book sort of thing. I would love to do updates on this book in the future as well. I really, really like the idea of a media journal. I'm not sure if I will survive the year using it as a media journal. Maybe I'll find another use for it. I know that the Coffee Monsters Co. use this as sort of like a health journal, and I find that really nice actually. I really like the idea of being able to log your health into a journal every day, but I don't think with my lifestyle I'd be able to afford that time. So having a media journal, like just having this on my desk to talk about things that I'm into, I think it's a nice idea as well. So yeah, this is going to be a media journal as far as I'm concerned. If any updates come in before 2026, I'll definitely talk about it again. But so far, these three are my picks for... Oh, sorry. These three are going to be my picks for the next year. Honestly, I think this is far more realistic than like having a cousin to bring along with me every single day. So I am just planning to use this weekly supplement in this leather journal as an everyday carry. This is an occasional, I have some time outside and I want to decorate my diary sort of carry. I am not planning to bring this with me every day, but since it's very lightweight, I might be able to actually. And yeah, so these two will basically be more daily thing, but this will be like an at my desk sort of thing. I can't wait to use these, quite frankly, and I'm considering just like starting the whole media journal in here, despite it not like it hasn't even started yet. But yeah, I am very happy with my purchases. I don't know if anything will be added. I don't know if I will end up giving one of these to someone else if I realize that I don't need it, but so far I am very satisfied. I'm so excited to start using a new planner in 2026, and I know that a lot of the content we see on journaling lately is very overconsumption core sort of, and I understand that sometimes I kind of feed into that. It feels like a lot of the journaling creators will unintentionally feed into this want of like, oh, let's try something else, or let's do another system. But I also think that as long as you try things and maybe they work out, maybe they don't work out, as long as it just takes you to sort of like a closer point to your most comfortable system, I feel like that's not inherently wrong. As long as these books are being loved sort of by you every once in a while, they're being used properly. Because what I do with my old notebooks that I won't use anymore is I'll use them for something else. Like, for example, an old Hobonichi A6 original that I turned the leftover pages into like an A7 binder insert for me to use whenever I want to use a ring journal. That way I could still sort of repurpose the things that I own that I didn't end up using that much. So I hope that a lot of people will sort of try to approach this season with actual plans that will make them happy. And it's sort of hypocritical to say that because I didn't plan on getting a week's at all. But after taking off the pressure of bringing it with me everywhere, making it look aesthetic or anything, and just wanting to leave this at my desk for media journaling, I feel like I'm very happy with my choices. So yeah, I can't wait to use these. I don't know how many times I said that, but I would also love to do an overall view of my everyday carry right now. I might make another video for that. So stay tuned if you're into something like that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what planners you guys are getting for 2026, and like maybe journals or anything, what you're planning to do with them. Just anything that you'd like to share. I would love to see it in the comment section if you want to share. So yeah, see you in my next videos. I can't wait to do updates and stuff like that. I love like the journaling content here on YouTube, mainly the chatty ones, and just talking about the systems and what works and what doesn't work. Just seeing everybody else's like notebooks and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye bye.